Our verses for today come from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 1, verses 25 through 27, and we're jumping into, it's kind of like cutting into the middle of a film where an action sequence is already unfolding. Those verses say, "But Jesus rebuked him, saying, 'Be silent, and come out of him.' And the unclean spirit, convulsing and crying with a loud voice, came out of him. They were all amazed. And they kept on asking one another, 'What is this? A new teaching? With authority. He commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him.'" I very intentionally, for this week where we're looking at the authority of Jesus, selected one passage from each of the four Gospels to begin. And in the first chapter of Mark's Gospel, we see Jesus immediately engaging with the powers that oppress human life, with the demonic forces, if you will. And this is not the only time where Jesus will demonstrate his spiritual authority over demonic forces and delivers and frees a person. But in the beginning of Mark's Gospel, this is the first, whoa! Who is this guy? We've never seen anything like this. Because they were used to teaching from their teachers, basically saying, this is what God did back then. This is what God did through Moses. This is what God did through Joshua. But they hadn't necessarily seen God acting in similar powerful, miraculous ways as they had heard about in their scriptures. And that is why this is called a new teaching. They say it's a new teaching because it comes not just with words, but with power being displayed, with action that's actually making a difference in someone's life. And so this is encouraging for us, I hope, because it's telling us the Jesus we worship is powerful and has power over unclean spirits, and they must obey him. And so I pray, if you're wrestling with a struggle in your own life, if you may feel like you're not strong enough to cope with something, remember, Jesus is stronger than any foe or anything you're facing. So turn to him and pray for him and ask for his help.